Hey guys, I am Yoda, and over the past couple of weeks I really just haven't had the push to make videos, I guess it is. So I figured I could at least make this, get my thoughts out there on the overall field. I'm gonna say it plain and simple. Year 1 was better than year 2. And I'm going to get questions like, wait, how do you get that? I mean, there's more story, more content. The game just felt better. It just felt better. And every bit of loot that you got, you looked at it, you didn't look at the freaking attack and dismantled it immediately. You used to actually think about what it could be used for, and everyone complained about shotguns in year 1. But, quite frankly, I don't think it's nowhere near as broken as Crucible is now. Because it feels like you can only use one type of weapon, or you will basically just be pummeled into the ground. Like, I don't think that should be how this game is played at all. That's not how they probably intended the game to be. That's why I'm more excited for Destiny 2. Because it's a clean slate. And they can do with what I hope they made like Destiny 1. And also another thing that changed that I didn't like at all was the voice actors for the bots. They really did not need to be changed. First off, the other one showed way more freaking emotion, I guess it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It showed a lot more emotion in his voice whenever, say, like, Guardians would die. He showed freaking emotion there compared to the one now. There are just so many things that they kind of messed up on, and quite frankly, I hope they fix it in the next DLC. Because that would be quite sad if they don't. Because this game was pretty much the first game I ever got on this PS4. And I played it a lot. And since then I kind of stopped because it feels like you cannot play the game by yourself. You always have to have a fire team with you. Or it's just not going to be enjoyable. Feels like you always have to have a team or you're screwed. Because look, and I just completely messed up on it. Not the point, but seriously. And loot as well. I would get mad all the time over the loot that I got, but it's better loot than what I'm getting now. Because I'm not even getting guns anymore, I'm just getting motes of light, which I mean I guess is useful. I guess, but I mean, come on, it's just insane. When you compare it to previous games, not previous games, but previous DLCs before all the change happened to them. I miss it. It was the game that I could sit there and put frickin' hours upon hours. I think I have like 2 weeks in this game. Which is a fair bit of time, honestly. For a game, especially a multiplayer, like massive multiplayer. And to be rewarded like I have, doing strikes by yourself, you're not rewarded like you should be. You're not rewarded at all, really. You either have to go and wait for the weekend to happen so you can get, 3 of coins to even have like a hope of getting good loot, which I find to be a little messed up. It shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't be that way. Like, okay, I get it. It's meant to be multiplayer, but give the players options. Like, more than something that you are required to have something. Like, you know, turn the drop rates up a little bit. Also, I want to talk about some brief changes that would be really easy for them to make. That would just make the game so much better. Turn Like, just give everything a clean slate. Just pretty much redo the damage ratio. That's all I ask. Because it's stupid how a gun that you get that's exotic will basically be completely beat out by like one gun that everyone's going to use for a while. It really shouldn't be that way, that only one gun is used, and I don't see it as much as I did in like pretty much after Year 2 came out. I'm not seeing it as much now, but it's still happening. And then you compare it to Year 1, at least people use some variety. Like, variety in their guns. Like, I remember picking up a blue and wondering if it would be worth using in the Crucible or not, because it was just that kind of thing. Now, it's like, alright, pretty much when you pick up a blue, you're just not interested in it at all, because it's pretty much guaranteed to be beat by the people who are always playing the game, which I guess isn't a bad thing. I guess that's kind of what I was asking for. And some people just have the worst loot, like, luck possible. Like, it's insane. I'm like a perfect example of what not to do for loot. Like, more than a perfect example. I think I only have the things I have because I've been very fortunate to meet the people I have. And quite frankly, I don't really play this game as much as I did in Year 1 because it just feels completely different. And I don't think it should be that way. I think when you make a game or DLC, you should make it with the thought of having it in the same feeling, because that's what people fell in love with. That's what they liked about the game. Don't just add more content and expect it to be like you're saving the game. Because quite frankly, I feel like they kind of ruined Destiny for me. Well, I don't know if it's really just for me, because this game is just... it's just different. I feel like you should add more content, but keep it feeling the same. Don't completely make it a new game. That's what we were looking for Destiny 2 with, not Destiny DLCs. We wanted the same game, not a completely different game, like, altogether. We wanted something new, not different. And with the new DLC that's coming out, I think it will basically be answering my prayers. I think that is what it should do. That is what it will do. That is what I hope it does. And I hope it does it that way. I've been Yona. Thank you for listening to my constant rants. Peace.